Hello?
Lauren Fenty, I hope you enjoy. Comments like and sub if you like to join.
Aloha fairies, it's me, Lauren Fenty. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be covering a really big The Vampire Legacies update. And the very first thing we're going to be covering is a new map addition. And of course, I forgot to say, but I have my friend Tristan here. Tristan is one of my favorite human beings in the Vampire Legacies universe, and I'm very happy to have him in this video today, but that's besides the point. So this is how the Fleetwood mansion looks like. This is how it looks like at the front. You see a bowl and this holder. There's the seats just like in the show, and the bookcases and some candles in the corner. Very old-timey looking portraits. And then when you go in here, there's this office space with blueprints and a fireplace, and it looks very cute, very vintagey. And then over here, this is a pretty empty room, so I'm not really going to go into detail with this one. Okay, so over here is like a dining room space, I believe, or just a conference table, it seems. Over here, we have another, this looks a lot like another conference room. It could also be like a hangout area. It's very cute. We look very bougie. And then when we go upstairs, we have some more rooms to cover. When we go in here, we have this bedroom with 2 beds. We have another bedroom, but it looks like it's a master bedroom based on the bed. We have a balcony over here that overlooks this beautiful fountain and the beautiful new wintry looking map, which I'm in love with, by the way, if I did not make that clear. Over here we have another master bedroom, but the best part about it is when you go upstairs, it leads you to like this humongous room with multiple other beds, just like in the show. And it has a curtain dividing each of them. It looks really cool. I like the fact that there's just so much space for multiple people, so there's not going to be this fighting over, oh, this is my house, this is my bed, you know what I'm saying? Now, another new addition that's been added is that when you visit the shops over here and enter Xavier's herbal remedies, you're able to find vervain syringes and actual vervain, which can come in handy if you're immortal like us two at the moment. Alright guys, so the next very big thing that's been added to the game that I'm super excited to show you guys is this safe area or safe zone for the witches. But before we get into that, I would just like to show you guys 𝑳𝑰𝑲𝑬𝑵. She was just recently added and she's absolutely stunning. I'm obsessed with her hair. There's also been like minor updates for other characters, but I'm not really going to show that, as you guys could just easily go and check out the character page when you visit. But let's go. The only people that are able to go in are witches, so even if you're immortal, you're not going to be able to access this place. And this is how it looks like. As you can see, there's many different tables with herbs and like bowls, candles, bottles. It looks very witchy. I love it so much. There's even cages with crows in it. Unfortunately, none of this is interactive at the moment, but I really appreciate it nonetheless because it gives it exactly the same vibe that the show carries for witches. There's even a pentagram here with candles, but one of my other favorite parts is that if you walk through this tunnel over here, you're able to access the bottom floor of Mystic Grill, which is so cool because let's say you have to escape someone and get your way around the map, you're easily able to just come to this area and it leads you right there to Mystic Grill, which is so cool. So this is where you end up, as you can see, and it's such a great way of getting around the map when you're surrounded by crazy people trying to get at you. Alright, so TVL has recently added new keybinds, which I'm going to be showing you guys. The first one being J, which is for Ictus, and it shows you like a notification explaining what happens, the cooldown, and when you can use it again. And the next one is 𝑳𝑰𝑲𝑬𝑵 𝑑olores. You just press on K and on the person, and it once again shows you a notification, and you could cancel your action at any time. Another keybind I forgot to mention earlier is when you head on over down here, if you'd like to open the grimoire, you press on M and then hold it, and it opens it for you. You have to press M if you'd like to escape the screen, but that's really cool. I like how it looks a lot more like a witch book than previously. The next thing I'm going to be showing you guys is this ripping keybind for old vampires. You simply press on R and then approach someone. You're able to stop. Ooh, oh my god, look at the heart in my hand. You're able to stop it as a witch if you say 𝑳𝑰𝑐𝑑𝑖s, but sometimes you don't always have the timing there for you. As you can see, Tristan just died while I did that, but sometimes you might run the luck of being able to stop it, so just perform actions such as modus or 𝑳𝑰𝑐𝑑𝑖s, and you should be able to save yourself for the most part from a rip. And you know, if all else fails and you got yourself a Freya, she can resurrect you. I've covered the spell on that as well in a previous video, so be sure to check those out. Alright guys, so this is future Lauren here. I sound completely different right now because I just woke up from sleep, and when I woke up from sleep, I sound kind of like a man, but I forgot to show you guys the compelling keybind, and you see these options pop up and you could be like, do not move. You're obviously only able to do this if you're a vampire on a mortal or another being that is not supernatural. If you're an original vampire, you're able to do this on other vampires, but only if you're an original vampire. The next spell that I'm going to be showing you guys is 𝑬𝑰𝑐𝑑𝑖s, and when you say it, you no longer go invisible, but when you click on yourself, that's when it activates. You could still faintly see yourself, so you know exactly where you are. Alright, so now the next really exciting thing that they've added is this new spell called 𝓵𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗, and it basically creates a barrier. So let's bring Tristan inside. Wait, please. Now if Tristan tries to leave, he is stuck indoors regardless of the door that he comes to. So if he tries to escape even from this door, he will be unable to because of this barrier spell that I've created. But if I want to disable it, this is the spell that she would say, the counter spell for it. And as you can see, as soon as I said it, Tristan was finally able to escape from this building. This works for all buildings in the map if I am not mistaken. Something else that's been added is counter spells for things such as 𝑬𝑰𝑐𝑑𝑖s. I've made videos on the previous spells to this game. So as you can see, once again, it shows you the notification, and previously this was like the only spell available. And what I mean by that is there wasn't a counter spell for it. You just cast it and you had to wait for it to cool down. But now I can just say 𝑟egelo and it would unfreeze him and he'd be able to move again. And there's also a counter spell for 𝑎𝑑 𝑠omnum, which puts you to sleep. Once again, I made a video on this previous if you're curious to know all the other spells, but this is how 𝑎𝑑 𝑠omnum looks like. And if I want to make him wake up, I just say 𝑠ugere, and as you can see, boom, Tristan is awake once again. Next thing added was a fire circle spell. This is how it looks, and to reverse it, you just say 𝑛āmia exum salvo. As you can see, the fire circle is now gone. Okay, I'm going to also insert in the screen right now other spells that were added for 𝑘𝒂𝒕𝒄𝒉𝒊𝒏𝒈, so feel free to pause if you need to look at it and screenshot it. And while we're at the topic of witches and spells and whatnot, if you are low on magic, you will pass out as a witch for 8 seconds. So the next really cool thing added is you're now able to transform into a vampire by simply drinking from a thirst bag rather than feeding on someone. So turn me. I'm gonna have Tristan turn me so I can show you guys what I mean, and I'll show you guys where the blood bags are in a moment. Okay, that's something else we just noticed as he was trying to turn me. If a witch has more magic energy than a vampire has energy, they will 𝑗𝑰𝑐𝑑𝑖s the person so that they're unable to snap them. So you have to be stronger than the witch or whatever you're trying to turn. So I'm going to show you guys, while we wait for Tristan to come back as a more powerful vampire, I'm going to show you guys a couple things that were added to the 𝑬𝑰𝑐𝑑𝑖s mansion. So one of the first things that I didn't show you guys in previous videos is the blood bags, which are here. Okay, future Lauren here again. I'm going to show you guys the Salvatore rooms because I didn't show them in previous videos. Once again, I apologize that I sound different. This is a completely new day, and when I wake up, I sound like a man. So this is the first room. It honestly looks really different from the show, but I still like the fact that they added it. This is the next room. So let's have Tristan turn me right now. I am dead. I don't know why I said it like that. I am awake. Now let's go grab a blood bag. Okay, so I believe at the moment it's like a glitch. It's not allowing me to drink it. You're supposed to be able to drink it in order to turn. Hopefully by the time you guys see this video and attempt to do this yourself, it works. But technically speaking, I should be a vampire right now after having fed on this. Another thing that's been added to TVL is channeling, and all you have to say is channel and then click on the person. And as you can see, my magic is really high because I just channeled Hope. As you can see, if the person you channeled dies, this animation happens where you collapse, which I think looks so cool. It really caught me by surprise. The next thing we have is the coin system. As you can see here, I have 70 coins, and the way that you increase the amount of coins is by performing actions in the game. So if you're a witch and you do spells, you will see that your coins increase. If you're a vampire, you're going to see that when you snap, your coins increase. Things of that nature will help you in terms of collecting coins. Tristan just snapped me, which is why I'm in the main screen again. So that is it for this video. I hope that you guys found this very informative. Look at how cute this Christmas tree looks like. They've added different Christmas decorations around the map and it's super cute and festive, but that's besides the point. Feel free to ask me any questions if you have any down in the comment section below. Also, shout out to Tristan for being so willing to help me with this video. And yeah, now with faith, trust, and a little bit of Fenty fairy dust, I wish you guys all a magical day. Bye!